What's up, guys and gals? Well, looky here. Shaleford Rail, the build has commenced. I did 2 shorts Saturday. We didn't get a lot much done. I had to work over the weekend, so not a lot much done. But if you didn't see the shorts, those 2 inches, that's not gonna... I may do 2 inches, but I seriously doubt it. I got that when I got all this lumber. It's a damaged spot, if you can see over in that corner. Come on, camera, focus. Over there was a damaged piece 4x8, and they were going to rip it up and throw it away. And I was like, no, 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 no. I can use that for scenery. But, and at my Home Depot, a 2-inch 4x8 sheet of foam board is $60. Or you can get this 1-inch for $20. So, y'all do the math. I hadn't decided if I'm going to do 2 inches, instead of stack 2 on here or not. Probably just 1 inch. But I just wanted to set up something to see how it was going to look. And you saw Gavin there. I said, you're going to thank me later when you grow up tall and you become a teenager and you hit your growth spurt instead of having to lean down. But at 2 inches, the layout height is 45. And if we do 1 inch, it'll be 44 inches off the ground. But I just want to see what some trains look like up there on the table. And here's my other boards and stuff. And there. Say hey, Gav. Hey. Back over here. And this is like coming into this side of the basement. Right here. It's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to show you all the layout, the new track plan. Just switching stuff around, but that's going to be the yard coming down off of this frame stuff. It'll be the yard right here. And it's going to come down, make the curve, and where all the trains are, that'll be like the engine facility. I'm going to have an engine repair shop, car repair shop, a paint shop, a fueling, and a sanding rack. And then halfway down here, it's going to transition into the intermodal facility. And the intermodal facility will pan around, sorry for the mess, and come around here. And in that corner, this is where it's going to turn and come back through these poles. This will be almost, it's basically 2 4x8s end to end up through here. And then right before this pole, it'd be like a little leg that kicks out. And it'd be another 24-inch thing that goes down almost a little bit, probably where that chair is, for us, switching out a lumber facility and a plastics plant. But, and I figured out, instead of doing a backdrop attached to the fascia, oops, sorry for the finger. See the wood right there, the joist? I'm going to hook that with a thing and suspend them and not attach it to anything. And that way I can change them out if I want to. If we get bored with it, we can just change them out. But this is the official video for the Shaleford Rail build part 1. There's my dang finger again, Gavin. But when you see the room, you can kind of get an idea. And yes, I know I got to get the braces for the legs. I just want to get them up and off the ground. And when I put the braces, I'm going to make sure I can get shelves in there so I'll have plenty of shelf space. But let me walk over here. This would be like walking in and you'll be looking at the intermodal facility right there. But I'm going to stand like right here against this wall and look this way so you can kind of get an orientation when I show you the track plan in just a second. So you can kind of get an idea how all this is going to look. But yeah, we've been busy building bench work. Fun, fun, fun. Mm-hmm. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back and we'll take a look at the new rearrange of the track plan with a couple additions added to it. I will be right back. Alright guys, here is the new updated and revised Shaleford Rail. If you remember from my other one, the intermodal yard was going to be up here. And then the yard was going to start here and come down here. With the engine facility and right in here and then come all that. But I moved the yard up to the top. And where I was telling you to look, I was standing right about here when I turned around the last time I tell y'all to look. So basically this wall and half of this over here, the bench work is done. And I should have I should have enough lumber to finish this out. And I think I told you, yeah, the height of the layout is 44 inches. If I do 2, it'd be 45. But there you go. And I added a transfer facility right here. Give me a couple more options because the BNSF and up will be coming down this way, or I'm sorry, coming over this way through staging and then onto the layout and make the round trip and then down through the Y. I was talking with Dave on the other night about whether to keep the Y right here, and he said keep it, and I think I will. I just don't want to have to deal with that reverser, but I think it'll be fine. Give me some more op opportunities. It may change a little bit, but it's pretty much going to stay like this. May have to add a crossover here or two, but this is pretty much going to be it. I meant to draw a picture real quick, but anywho, all this right here is going to be flat. You know, no elevation or anything. But once I hit the table, all this track here I hadn't decided if it's either going to be on a 2-inch or a 4-foot risers. Because this is going to be on a hill, and I hadn't labeled it yet, but this little part right here, that's a Shaleford Rail, like, lookout, so you can watch the trains run and do their work and switch out here if you'd like to. There'll be a scenery block right here and one right here. And that's part of downtown Shaleford. We'll have a lift out bridge right here. But anyway, once it hits right here, all this will be on a 2-inch or 4-inch riser. All of this. I don't want to have to deal with any inclines or anything, so I just sink the table to match the 4-inch incline to keep it at 44 inches. And it'll be the same way with the bridge and stuff. Then to come up here and all this will be on risers. That way I can get more options with scenery and do some, you know, lowlands and highlands and gullies and more rocks and stuff like that. I haven't drawn it yet, but I am toying with the idea of right here, like stopping the bench work right here and leave about, you know, whatever the biggest bridge I can find, single bridge, and leave that open and start another bench work right here and build like a framework and make like a huge gorge, you know, or like small, real deep canyon, and go down to where it's about almost probably maybe like a foot off the floor at the bottom. I think I'd get some really cool scenery in there with some rocks and stuff. But just an idea I'm playing with. I'll have to draw it up and I'll share it in another video. But I try to keep everything, you know, like what they say. I mean, the yard and the intermodal facility, you really can't cut across the plane. And track planning, well, I guess you could, but with this I can't. But I tried to do it here. See how it's like cutting across the board instead of just following the table edge. And here it's angling down across the table edge. Then it comes back up like that. And this one, I try to do it the same with this one, where it starts on one edge and comes across. And over here, that's, I can't see that. Okay, yeah, this is my cryogenics plant, or air, compressed air plant, Lindy or something, I don't know. But it's going to be able to switch out 4 cars right there. That's going to be a huge part. And I want to do some really cool scenery over here as well. But this is the up and the BNSF line. They'll come in here into the transfer facility and drop off the cars, and then the Shaleford Rail will pick them up. Or Shaleford Rail will take cars coming out of the yard and drop cars off for the BNSF and up. It's another ops. And this right over here, this is staging for me. Right over here, but yep. Bench work has commenced. We're all excited. I've done got revved up now, so I'm ready to keep on rolling. Oh goodness, okay, this video is 10 minutes long. But I just want to show you guys the update. And here, let me zoom in here. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, oh, sorry. Real quick, there's going to be my engine locomotive repair shop, the sanding rack, fueling pad, paint shop, and the car shops. There's going to be a restaurant for the for all the workers and stuff. And I'm not sure where I'm going to put my yard tower. Probably like right over here somewhere, so I can keep an eye on everything down here in the intermodal. That's the entrance. I'll come down here, and then there'll be eggs. I still need to play around with that, but I guess that's about it, guys. I can't think of anything else. You know, feel free to ask any questions. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Give a like to the video. As one other YouTuber I heard the other day, I said it doesn't cost nothing to punch that button. So hit that like button, guys. Anyway, until next time, this is officially the part 1 of the build series. So more to come. Say bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Later, guys.